Matt, 3 points and a much better display. What did you like about that today?
Look, everyone will speak about the goals and the quality moments, the skill moments in the game, but I just thought we looked solid as a team. Very rarely was a ball delivered at any of our players, backline especially, and it went through the team. There was almost a brick wall there, a wall there to repel it and some, and that probably starts with goalkeeper, centre halves, fullbacks and Geordie in the middle of the park, and then feeds through the team. And then I just felt we controlled where we were on the pitch, and then if we can do that for longer in games like that, then the space will open up and we'll take more attacking opportunities. But you still need a first one to go in to get the confidence and the blood flowing in terms of attacking sense, just in terms of the belief.
And did you see the confidence immediately run through the team?
You guys saw it as much as I did. I think everyone sensed it. It almost smelt blood a little bit in terms of this is proper. We look like a proper team today. We're doing the right things. Each player in each position did what their job needed to be today. And then the quality we have at times going forward has to still result in goals. Scotty's in the first half. We should have been more than one ahead at half time, whether it was a penalty or the other chances. And then you're always thinking in your back of your mind, if we just give them anything to hold on to. But then we started the second half so well, and we finally scored a set piece goal.
Jordan Rossiter's display, I mean, you could see the joy in the way he was playing it, and what a wonderful 15 minutes that was from him.
Yeah, infectious. Everything that you want as a manager in a player, regardless of his performance and where he plays, just what he stands for. And we need more of them, and we need more of him. And it's been such a shame that he's been unavailable for so long for the club, not for me, because obviously I've come in later. But you can probably see how this team and this group has missed him. And I just hope that this is the start of him getting back to playing football again, because he's been too long out of the game and unfortunately on the treatment table. So great that we thought we'd just get him to half time, and we were sort of said 10 more minutes, and then he made another. Well, there was so many tackles in the middle of the park which he meant, and he won, and he just put his hand up. What a guy, like I say, just what he stands for as much as what he is as a player.
Where does he fit in the long-term future of Bristol Rovers? Is he
let's not have a discussion about the bigger part of the plans. Let's just appreciate what today is. We know how long he's been out for. Let's see how his body is Sunday, Monday and going into Tuesday, and we've still got 3 games left, so let's get him as much game time as we possibly can. I said before the game to yourself that it's not a token gesture to get him on the pitch when there's nothing to play for. We needed him as a team today. The club needed him, I needed him. We needed some players in the middle of the park in certain positions to do a certain type of job, which is why I selected him, and there's always a risk involved with that, because we've not even been able to get him a reserve game. So for him to do that is fantastic, but then we'll just have to see how he fares in the next couple of days.
Yeah, pleased for Alcon Baggett to get his first goal, because I thought he played magnificently as well.
Yeah, but like I said, just did his job. He looked like a proper centre half today. But we've missed him for X amount of weeks with a calf injury. It's been a constant theme. Jack Hunt coming in the team, but unavailable. It's been a constant theme throughout the season. We know we look good on paper in terms of players, but they're never on the pitch long enough together to really build anything. We took a little bit of a risk with some of them today. And that was probably my doing as much as anything else on the back of Kevin Bond, fantastic. He's been around this club for a little while now. He just said to me yesterday, pick your best team. Because for the last few weeks I've tried to please everyone bar myself, to be honest with you. And it's just been frustrating, and we've not been effective and we've not functioned as a team. So we put what I felt was our best players for that game out there from the start, probably knowing that some of them would flag, but then all of a sudden we were ahead in the game, and then you're making changes to not look after personnel but just to keep you solid as opposed to chasing the game, which we've done so often in the last 7 games.
Grant Ward, James Wilson both came off with both look like injuries. What can you tell us at this early stage?
Both hamstrings. Grant Ward's obviously the more worrying one because of his history and his previous injury. James Wilson, he was tight from quite an early stage in the game, so I don't think there'll be too much there for Willow, but then Tuesday, Saturday comes pretty quickly. We spoke about Elkin and Hunt. It is where we are in terms of our bodies, but they were out there, and whatever time they're on the pitch, they did their job and performed really well. So we'll assess both of those. We can't take risks with them moving forward, but the Grant Ward one's the bigger worry for us.
And the remaining games of the season, is it a question of just being able to get a team out there, or do you want to look at certain players a bit more before the summer?
Well, I've just said to you there, I've probably tried to do that in the last few weeks and it's backfired. The stick I was getting on Tuesday, I was trying to do the right thing for the club and for everyone else who's indicating they want to see this and that. No, okay, if I'm going to get some stick, I might as well put what I think is the best team out there. So it's not going to be like that for the last few games, and even if we have to make substitutions as the game goes on, so be it. I'm going to put what I feel is the best group of players on that pitch from the start.